Just realized that we still have a party going. We're just the only ones in it. There we go. Well, that game was definitely a game.
It to be good.
I thought you said you watched that game already.
I didn't watch it. I just saw bits and pieces of all the Easter eggs. Because I watched the Easter egg YouTuber.
I see. Endless mode. So this could either take not long at all, or this could take like an hour. Because we need one specimen left. And we'll have seen every specimen in endless mode. And of course that specimen happens to be your favorite one. I don't quite remember how to play this game. It's been a little bit, so I might be a bit bad, but I think we'll be fine.
Are we gonna save that stream?
I don't think so. It was good for a little bit, then it kind of stopped being that. Alright, turn everyone on. Oh no, don't turn everyone on because you can only turn so many of them on. So skip Goop. Skip, Siren, I think? Skip, EM Monster 2? No. It's, Unknown. Unknown 1 and 5. I guess we'll turn Spooper off. Yeah, well. And EM Specimen 4. Okay. Clown. Auto. Three. $11 and body bag. Watch out for the food demon. Oh gosh, that game got me used to got me used to how bad the camera was. I don't think we're saving that stream. The game we're talking about is what was it, Jazz something?
Jazz Punk.
Jazz Punk. You can turn the volume back. Actually, no, we need the volume up for this game. It's kind of a bit integral. Relatively. We are live, right?
Yeah, we're live, that's true.
Okay. I need to remember that food demon's active. So, let's see. There's the one we need. There's the one we need, the one we can't select, and then 5 other specimens that can show up, not counting Goop. So that means that at most this will take 700 rooms. Ow. Bro.
Get bloat.
Clown! Does your rainbow clown wig make you more aerodynamic?
No.
Food demon still active? So just auto. That's amazing. Clown and auto. That's terrifying. For real. You think I should send the notifications a second time to signal the fact that a second stream has started? I think all the specimens left. We good.
Everyone leaves me.
Everyone leaves me. All the times. All the times. Oh yeah, we haven't played this game since the last Spooky stream, by the way. Because I really want to get the platinum on stream. And by get the platinum, I mean I want to get every trophy on stream. Although I think, not counting the little bits of like me turning the stream on and then like me leaving the game on while I save the stream, I haven't done anything off stream with this game at all. I need them to finish that island in My Singing Monsters. I know they just updated it, but I need more of it. I don't like PT.
It's the same room.
Stop hitting me with PT. Bab.
Remember that terrible Silent Hill game?
The new one?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez, it's Ringu. That's fine, probably. Got rid of Bab, at least. Wait, did I turn off regular Ringu? This feels like... No, this is EM Ringu. Right?
I don't know the difference. I can't help with this.
Well, what I meant was, I don't think that EM Ringu has as long of a build-up. It's regular Ringu. Do I have EM on?
That's what he's saying.
Huh. So if I'm not mistaken, every specimen has an equal chance of showing up for the first time, which means that with Ringu showing up, it's still a 1 in 6 chance of us getting Terziak, which I think is like 17% chance, something like that. I'm not good when it goes into like decimals and stuff. Of all the things school was bad at teaching me, oh, it's Parasite. Well, Ringo's still here.
This is good.
Ow. Okay, it's just Parasite now.
Everyone what's up?
I'm fine with you, my guy. We're chill, bro. You want to save that last stream?
No.
I didn't either.
I really just want to forget about that. That was so underwhelming.
Do we bother saving a clip from it?
I honestly don't care.
We still have a clip from the Sekiro stream.
Is something good happening? That guy getting carried away by the pigeons.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Make it one of 3, 4 streams that exist that don't have a 4 clips that existed on a stream to go with them. Technically, one of the Mega Man X clips was like that, but only because that stream, the ending of that stream didn't get saved. So I didn't know what I was doing back then. Which I'm glad I did, because that's like the best part of that video. Oh, we lost Parasite.
I lost them.
Tragedy. Well, it's a good thing I'm not being chased by every living being right now.
Yet.
Oh. I wasn't expecting to play this game today, so I'm not exactly sure how to commentate for it right now.
Yeah, because you can't just commentate the gameplay.
Yeah. But at the same time, I really wanted this game to be finished. Because we have... With Monster Prom being added, we have 6 active games right now. But both this and Wandersong are 1 stream away from being finished. Maybe 2 for Wandersong. No, we should be able to finish that in 1 go, assuming we start early enough. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow if it works out. But yeah, we need to work the games we're playing down a bit. Also, I didn't realize it, but when I was updating the title for the Monster Prom stream, I realized we used the Damien rejection ending as the thumbnail.
The one that didn't happen.
The one that didn't happen. Because I was changing the title to add a language warning because I didn't realize how vulgar that game was before we started playing it. No. Stop.
Children.
Damn it. Gnarly. Well, that's a little upsetting. I'm not that upset though, because again, this literally can only take so long. I get the excuse of saying that I'm rusty, and also...
Where are we?
Where am I? The hell? What is this place? Where am I? Where am I?
Where am I?
Where am I? I wonder if that audio was made specifically for Candies, or if that was... Or if that just kind of worked out that way.
Do you know there's supposed to be a 4th game coming out someday?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Feels like so long since 3 and Remastered came out. Monster 2, yeah. Keep Rebecca off. Actually keep Rebecca on. EM Specimen 4, keep that off. Keep Whiteface off. Otto on. Spooper off. Lisa off. On. On. There we go. Clown. Body bag. Asterius. Ghost cow.
You have no idea how good this actually tastes again.
Bet you didn't like soda.
It tasted like carbonation while I was sick.
Oh. I see. Yeah, because someone gave you the disease. I wonder if he'll remember tomorrow that we're no longer on speaking terms. Or maybe... I was so mad at him. I don't even want to discuss why I'm so mad at him right now, our grandpa. That I had our mom tell him that I'm not talking to him anymore. It's possible she didn't say that part, is why he talked to me. But at the same time, and it wasn't to say sorry, obviously, because, you know, he's our grandpa. He would never apologize because he can't do anything wrong. Most likely he ignored it, but it's possible our mom might have forgot to add that part. Because I went into bed and I sent her a message if she could ask him to never talk to me again. I've never hated a person more than I've hated him, and I cannot wait for the day that I do not have to see him ever again. But we're not going to be bringing that up this stream for too long, unless I get riled up again.
I can't wait for the day where I get to rock his world by just saying, "Hey, I'm trans." Just all the emotions to experience.
That'll be so good. Otto. Otto eats the pizza. Otter. I'm just saying.
He freaked out so much when he found out that I was bi.
Oh yeah, he threw like a friggin' temper tantrum. He got so mad he had to start making up Bible verses to say what we're wrong. And then when I googled aforementioned Bible verses and told him that they didn't exist, he said, well, you should talk to a priest so that he'll tell you those Bible verses that don't exist. I feel the need to reiterate every time I say this that I am a Christian. The difference between me and my grandpa is that he's fucking stupid.
Did he actually say priest?
He might have said pastor, I don't know.
Because priests are,
yeah, priests are Catholic.
I was gonna say, if he's that stupid to get his whole religion wrong.
I also want to reiterate that there's only two people on this planet that I can say I really have a strong negative opinion of. And I gave both of them so many chances to redeem themselves. Like, I gave them both, but him especially. I've literally... Ben? Ben is active, though, isn't he?
Good to be the sheriff, huh?
Okay. He's done at least 15 things that I've told myself, this is unforgivable, I will not talk to him ever again. And each time I went, okay, maybe he's changed. He did not change. Within a week, he was back to his old self again. This last one, it isn't even the worst thing he's done. Far from it, actually. But it just proved to me how gone his brain is in a lack of care for other people. Nice.
Just stab him in the chest and he falls to the ground. Nice. You know, Ben, we really needed this. Let's just hit him over and over again. Yeah.
I guess if I feel like I should maybe say exactly why I'm upset is because he did something and we got really annoyed with him. To make it up to us, he did something to fix it. Then he left to go to rehab with our grandma, for our grandma, I should say. The second she got back, he immediately started doing the thing again, said that it was for our grandma, which is a fucking lie, obviously. The thing is, he was turning the air conditioning, he was turning the heat on as high as it would go, which is inconvenient, which is bad, because not only is the house already naturally incredibly hot, but also our grandma's tucked in with a blanket and is constantly red in the face with a fan in her face that doesn't do much. But no, she's the one that's cold, obviously. So what he did was he said that we could keep the air conditioning on because, you know, maybe keeping us inside of an oven house all day, every day is a bit much. So, and he made sure to look me in the eye and say, I'm doing this because I love you. Which I went, yeah, sure. He left. 3 weeks later, came back. First thing he does is turn the heat back on full blast and get mad at me for calling him out on it. I will never, never forget him. I will never forget this, and I will never forgive him. Because as much as he complains that I'm not following the Bible by, you know, not forgiving him or talking to him or being mad at him or being gay or something other than that, he lies to us all the time, which everyone should know is against the rules in the Bible. But he said himself that it doesn't matter because he's old. So obviously he gets a free pass. Which the Bible said that making up your own rules and saying that that would give you a free pass is the worst sin you can do.
I remember that I literally said to him, just saying, you're being manipulated and you're tormenting us.
Fab.
And he's like, oh, it's fine, I'm not going to hell because that's just, you know, I'm old, so obviously I get a pass.
The Bible said that any sin is forgivable, except for thinking that being saved gives you the right to do whatever you darn well please. It's fine if you mess up and break the rules, intentional or not. But thinking that being saved gives you the right to get away with it is what the Bible says is the worst thing you can do. And of course, you don't have to believe in the Bible. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. But that's the rules he follows and is deciding against.
If you follow the religion, you can't just pick and choose what you want.
That's not how it works. Especially if you're going to hammer in as much as you want that I'm the one who's not following the rules and I'm the one who's going to actually definitely for real go to hell for being gay or not forgiving him. This is probably already eligible to be the next venting stream.
Oh no, they're listening to metal music. Oh no, they're going to hell for that. No. I know that's what he thinks. Whenever I play on metal music, I know that's what he thinks. That's why I play it. I sleep to metal music. That's just a thing with me. And since this house is a fucking oven, we sleep with the door open.
Yep.
And the fan pointing in. So I make sure to blare that music. Slipknot, Five Finger Death Punch, Metallica, you know, all the good ones.
Maybe we should start listing all the kinds of things he's done.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe that'll make us feel better.
Turn 12 on, I guess. Watch out for Clown.
Oh no, not Clown.
Let's see. There's the time he locked our dog outside and got mad at me for it, because I called him out on it and said that I shouldn't have gotten mad at him because he pays for the rent. There was the time when I turned the heat off because the house was super hot and even outside was super hot. So I turned the heat off, not the air on, just the heat off. And he yelled at me and told me that if I paid the rent, that I could turn the heat off, basically saying that he's not keeping the heat on because he's cold. He's keeping the heat on because it's a power move to him. But I'm dead. There was the time when, what else was there? How about the time when he told us that our trauma didn't matter because it's been a year, and that we should be over it by now? How about the time when he said that our trauma didn't matter because his situation was so much worse? His situation being that he needs to, change our grandma's diaper, every day, and that is literally the only meaningful thing he does every day. Our grandma's in perfect health, she just can't walk. But our situation is so much... I don't want to have to say what the thing is, but it's also kind of hard to talk about it.
Should I just bite the bullet?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, once we peel that layer off, even if you're the kind of person where it's like, he can't be that bad, right? Once we say what the thing is, that the trauma is, you'll understand.
We're stuck living with our grandpa because our father passed away in 2021 because of COVID. We're stuck living with him because he was the only one who was employed. Me and Pyra cannot get proper jobs at the current moment because of reasons that I don't feel like going into right now. And our mom hadn't worked for a while because she was a stay-at-home mom, which is fine, of course. So we had to move in with him because he was the only person who would take us in, which seemed nice at the time. It's obvious now he only wanted to take us in so that we could take care of his wife for him. Which, the moment we moved in, he stopped doing anything meaningful. He only makes breakfast for himself every so often, and he changes our grandma, That is the only thing he actually does. So, of course, anytime he starts making fun of us, he starts making fun of the fact that our dad is not alive anymore, and starts...
Yeah, he's fun of the fact that our dad is fucking dead.
Yep. He constantly makes sure to rub that in, and says how his situation's so much worse because he has to take care of our grandma. And of course we say, well, at least she's still alive, and he says, no, that doesn't matter, because obviously she's going to die tomorrow, which is the same thing he's been saying for the past 7 years. And dear gosh, I love my grandma a lot, but it makes it hard to think about the severity of what he's saying when he says it every day. So yeah, that's some of the unforgivable things he's done that I told myself I would never forgive him for, but have forgiven him because I'm stuck living with him, and I've been stuck living with him since 2021. Of course, he always hated our dad. He only really seemed to like us and our uncle, or seemed to be the only people I think he actually cared about. He used to like us, not until we started talking back to him, because he's the worst. And I don't think I can emphasize as much. I have dealt with so many bad people in my life. There's the teacher that used to run my kindergarten that really hated our mom for no reason and was just the worst. We have that one kid at school who just was like the most obnoxious person ever. We have my uncle who literally kidnapped someone. We have, I don't know, politics. I can't bring myself to hate any of those people nearly as much as I feel anger towards that man.
A burning hatred.
I don't hate people, but I hate him. So, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna cry this time.
It's not sadness, it's just anger.
So yeah, of course. Him saying that he was doing this for us, and then wasting absolutely no time when he moved back in, doing the one thing he said he wasn't going to do, and then lying about the reason why he was doing it, made my faith in him drop instantly. Just gone.
Not to mention, when we first moved here, I didn't know I was trans.
Mm-hmm.
So having crippling dysphoria combined with pure hatred made it feel like I was going insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if any other trans person has been in that experience, but just the feeling that you know something's wrong, and then something else piled on top of that, to just combine with it, just this feeling of insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
So of course we all gotta pretend that none of us are the way we are, because that'll make Mr. Man throw a frickin' fit. And he'll start whining about it to all of his old friends, which he hasn't really talked to those people in a while. I wonder why. It's almost as if every person in our family, other than our uncle, constantly makes fun of him behind his back when we're not there. And everyone only puts up with him because of our grandma. Our uncle is the only person I know for a fact actually likes him. Everyone else, I honestly believe, only puts up with him because of our grandma. I hope that doesn't come off as too mean, but dear gosh, I despise that man. I just... I'm hoping that we're going to therapy the day after tomorrow, I think. I'm hoping that maybe the therapist will talk some sense into him. Because he for some reason has admitted at times that he believes he has a problem, which I'm not sure if I believe him when he says that, because of how often he lies to us. But he is also going to therapy. Most likely he's just going to therapy to tell the therapist that we were mean to him or something, but hard to say. Hard to say. I am wondering, though, if it's going to be group therapy or not, because if it is, I am literally going to say everything I'm saying right now to his face. Because the only reason I don't say more of this to his face is because I'm worried he's going to kick us out. And then what are we going to do? We're going to have to live on the streets or something, or maybe one of our other relatives will take pity on us because we can't afford an apartment right now. But why do you keep wasting your money on video games? Maybe it's because the crippling depression makes it hard to do anything right now. You were saying?
it's still kind of like a thing that I think about where it's like, living off the streets can't be nearly as bad as living with him.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I think that whenever someone brings up him kicking us out, it just really puts in perspective how much he sucks.
Of course he would never kick us out, because then he would have to take care of our grandma again and by himself.
Because then he would be alone.
Mm-hmm. Because he's lived with at least 3 other families of relatives, and every one of them has kicked him out, including the uncle that actually likes him. No one can stand this man, and he keeps trying to live with other people because he is... Let me reiterate that he's not old and can't do things. He's lazy and won't do things.
He built a screened-in porch.
He built a screened-in porch for no one but himself. outside. And he mows the lawn because that's the one thing he actually enjoys doing. It's not about him being old and, bones hurting. He can do a lot of things. He just won't. He doesn't do the dishes, he doesn't do the laundry, he doesn't cook food, he doesn't do anything except pay the bills.
It's not like he can't cook actually decent food. Not to mention he doesn't cook chicken right.
Raw chicken food that he cooks every now and then.
I just every time I see chicken, I cut it open, and then there's just a pink strip in it. I'm like, oh, okay, don't get to eat one of my favorite foods. That's great.
I remember when he cooked the tater tots and the chicken at the same time, and the chicken was pink, and the tater tots were frozen, and he was like, yep, this is good food. You ready to eat this? I keep remembering the time when he was like, aren't you glad that I can cook food for you? And I was like, yeah, sure. If anyone's watched the SpongeBob Power Wash stream, that's the event that I said probably should be the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but the thing happening in 2017 was affecting me a bit more. Of course I'm not over it. I'll never be over it. But I've learned to live with it, The whole existential feeling of everything not lasting forever and what happens on the other side kind of irks me still, Solo Spooper again. In all honesty, I probably would have been over 2021 by now if it wasn't for him, because he's the one who keeps rubbing it in every day.
So many times before I found out that I was trans, I got so close to just walking up to him and hurting him.
Yeah?
So many times I caught myself walking up towards him in pure rage. And I always stopped myself before I did something, because then something else would happen. Yada, yada, yada. Ugh.
Do you think you're allowed to say that on stream?
What?
That you wanted to hurt him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we already proven our point. I still get feelings of violence in me sometimes. That stuff just hard to go away, but I haven't acted on it since,
Oh yeah, you remember how Pyro used to be the angry one? Yeah, fun fact, all of that anger was caused by our grandpa. She literally didn't have anger issues before we moved in with him.
All the things that were quote-unquote anger was dysphoria.
Dysphoria and aggression towards our grandfather. I'm sorry, I forgot. The person who pays our rent.
I don't want to be related to that thing.
He's not family. He hasn't been family for a long time, and technically he was always like this. I keep asking myself, I wonder if it's something in his brain, or if he's just truly a bad person. Because when I first started to really notice how bad he was, I was like, surely he's bipolar or something. Or, I don't know, senile. But the more I hear stories from my parents, or our mom and our uncle and aunts and uncles and aunt, the more I realize he was always like this. Fun fact, not fun fact.
Fun fact in the way we're just going to tell you something.
One of our aunts was in an abusive relationship with her husband, so she moved back in with her grandpa, it didn't take but a few months before she moved back in with the abusive husband because of our grandpa. Our aunt lived with an abusive husband for way longer than she ever should have because of our grandpa. That was, let's say, the 9th time I swore I was never going to talk to him or forgive him again.
I swear, every time we learn something new about him, we both just go, he can't be worse than that. And then we find out something else. I was like, oh, he can.
He also called the police on someone because of the color of their skin. Literally only that. He went to a restaurant. He pulled into a parking lot. He saw someone drive by who happened to be, you know... I'm not sure which... I keep forgetting which words are offensive. I'm not saying... No, that's not offensive. Someone with black skin was in the car, and because of that, he called the police on them just because they were black. Only because they were black. And he told this to me like it was a funny story. And of course he's sexist, too. Every time he leaves, he always needs to reiterate, "You're the man of the house now." Because it's not like our mom is the most capable person in the house right now. She's the one with a job and actually knows how to cook and clean and stuff. Stuff that even he doesn't do anymore. But no, she's a woman, so she can't do anything. He's the one that's in charge, and when he leaves, I'm in charge, obviously. No. And it doesn't take a genius to imagine he's also... let's not forget he's xenophobic, too. He thoroughly believes that every country is hoping to bomb America, and is like, you should watch the news more, you need to learn about this. It's like, no, you racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, senile old man. I don't want to hear a single thing from the news stations you listen to. Did I say in the last stream that I hated Squirtle more than I hated our grandpa?
I don't think so.
If I did, I am so sorry to Squirtle.
Wow.
Damn it. Because Squirtle does not compare to our grandpa in the slightest. I was upset at the time because of what happened at the Sekiro stream, but I was very much so overreacting if I said that. I'm like the opposite of Pastra. He gets better at games when he gets angry. I'm just sucking.
It's because you're not focusing on the game anymore.
That's true. The game's kind of background noise at this point. Let's not forget about how when we first moved in with him, because of the insurance or whatever you get when a family member passed away, you know, we had money, so we were buying groceries for our grandpa, because he was pretending to be nice at the time. Of course, you know, once the money ran out, and, you know, we couldn't do that anymore, he started having to pay for the groceries himself, which he was not happy about, and he constantly whines anytime we have to borrow money from him in order to actually be able to afford to eat food, because, you know, friggin' daycare only pays so much. But, you know, all those years, or a year of paying for his groceries mean nothing. We're currently in debt to him because we had to buy a few groceries a few weeks every now and then. So anytime we buy anything that doesn't directly involve giving him money, he always has to bitch about it, even if it's freaking $20 boxes of goldfish or something. Because fucking heaven forbid we actually eat food. Let's say the The sixth time, I think, I promised myself I would never forgive him, was when he was going on a rant because we wanted to have snack food in the house so that we didn't have to cook a meal anytime we got hungry, and he was throwing a temper tantrum saying how we're spoiled rotten little brats because we want to eat food, because we should just wait for our mom to cook food for us, because, you know, again, reasons we can't get into right now, we don't know how to operate an oven. I feel like it makes us sound worse if I don't say why we don't know how to do anything, but at the same time, I don't know if it's relevant.
I mean, for starters, she's barely never in the house now.
Yeah, she can't really teach us much anymore because she has to work 5 days a week.
And then for, like, the other day, the 2 days where she's off, she's too exhausted to do anything else.
Which, of course, our grandpa has to whine about because she's so lazy, she sleeps on her days off instead of doing all of the chores that he doesn't do for her because he's too lazy to load the laundry or, you know, clean the dishes or whatever. And anytime the dishes do get cleaned by him or something, he always has to make sure to rub it in and whine to our mom about it, because he was forced to do it by himself because the dishes got left in the sink overnight because no one remembered to do it. So he took it into his own hands and now needs to make sure that we know how lucky we are to have him. Because he's such a good person. He did the dishes once or something.
It's kind of funny how, when he goes out to mow the lawn and stuff, our mom's like, maybe you should do it because, you know, he's old, he's like 80, and yet he's still able to do all this stuff for no particular reason other than to just be a middle finger to the entire universe.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you should go do it, and then, you know, before either of us could even finish talking, he's already out doing it.
Yep.
And her reason? So that he doesn't have a heart attack and die, and then we have no place to live. Even she doesn't care about him.
The only, like... I don't wish death upon him. Obviously. That's wrong. But I can't see the idea of something happening to him as anything other than, oh great, where do we live now? Because he's driven me so crazy. Because I was remembering one day when he was on a stepladder, and it was like, I probably should, like, help him keep balance or something. But all I could do was just stare and watch at him, thinking, like, if something happens, where am I gonna live? And it's like, but I couldn't bring myself to help him, and I don't know if that's bad.
I mean, this might just be how much he fucked me up, but with how much he's done, I wouldn't expect you to.
Yeah. I'm almost mad at him right now, so I guess I'll explain why we don't know how to do much. It's because back when we were kids and stuff, you know, our parents, I guess something about the way they lived. I suppose, you know, it's like, if I remember right, our grandpa, the person who pays our rent, didn't exactly take care of them. It was all of our grandma's doing. So most of the kids also had to take care of each other. I'd imagine that translated into like a them wanting us to be raised with a more happy, relaxed childhood. So they never wanted us to cook anything or clean anything or really do much of anything. And like I kind of asked them every now and then, like, you think maybe I could get a job or something so I could make my own money and I wouldn't have to ask you for things anymore, but you know, never did. Never
Our
did.
dad, I asked him that one day, and he literally said, "No, you're too young."
You weren't really that young to get a job, though.
I was like 16 at the time.
Yeah.
But just because he got a job the moment that he could, because he lived out in the country and he wanted something else to do, he was always working.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of a both of them didn't really want us to worry about that stuff.
And it's like, I'm very grateful that I got to live the childhood I did. But at the same time, now that he's gone and our mom can't do much with us anymore, I'm just like fucking useless all the time. I don't know how to cook, I don't know how to clean.
I swear, I'm just gonna go into the kitchen one day, just open up the fridge and go, okay, let's make something.
It's like, I don't know how to get a job, and I can't get a job. And, like, even the few tasks I do know how to do, I can't muster up the feeling to do any of them because I'm so used to not doing anything, and it drives me insane that I'm so useless all the time.
I mean, I could just start waking up when I get up and then we go for like a walk or something.
Maybe.
Just like any little thing of, we're doing this now, could probably help you out with that.
Maybe. But it's like, I don't want to walk, I want to do something.
Baby steps. Think of it as baby steps.
I guess.
You're doing something. You're working more towards something.
Like, I've gotten so bad I can't even bring myself to brush my teeth that often anymore.
That's depression.
I know. He might be walking by. I don't care.
I swear, he gave both of us depression.
Hey, man's still here.
Like, I don't have the depression where I actually feel sad, which is why I couldn't really catch it as soon as I wanted to. But just the lack of motivation to do anything.
I mean, I've had depression since, like, 2017. It just got worse when I started living with him. I definitely have more to say about him. I'm just not sure how much I feel like just talking anymore about it.
The first day that I found out I was trans, I couldn't really tell anyone because he was also there.
Yep.
So, you know, that was...
Because we were staying in a hotel because our power went out in the middle of summer, which apparently was too hot for him then. Which it was actually less hot in the house than it was when he turned the heater on. It was significantly less hot in the house than when the heater was on. But apparently that was too much for him. Oh, right, I forgot. He's not cold. It's a power dynamic thing. Siren. It would make way too much sense he was actually cold, but he's not cold. He's just doing it because he knows it pisses us off.
I keep telling our mom that he keeps poking the bear. And like the calmest way of saying it, just he keeps doing it and expects to not get hurt. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yep.
I want to.
132? Do you think you can say that on Twitch?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Do you know what the rules are?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Really? That's not too far. I mean, like, it could be like a single punch. No one knows.
Okay. Right. Siren. He literally caused all of our problems.
Mm-hmm.
I would still have depression, but it wouldn't be I wouldn't be nearly as bad. She wouldn't have anger issues. Our mom wouldn't have, what's it called? There's a word for it, I'm pretty sure, but it's like the kind of thing where you're like overly apologetic to people because you're used to doing what other people tell you to do. Because of how much our grandpa fucked her up when she was a kid. Well, I know it's called parental abuse, but like, you know. Physical and emotional, should I add, by the way, when she was a kid. I don't care if spankings were legal back in the day, or if they're even legal these days. Beating your kid with a belt is abuse. There's no arguing with that. And he did that a lot, even if it wasn't for anything major.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that literally every time I see an elderly character in any sort of media, I hate them.
I either hate them or I'm super jealous of whoever they're like,
related to?
Yeah, related to. It's like, I think it was Persona 4.
Persona 3?
Yeah. But I was just like, man?
Or was it 4? I don't know. But yeah, that old guy, I was like...
Why can't that be him?
Like, I saw him, my initial reaction was, fuck you. And then I saw that he was just a sweet guy, and I was like, why? Why are you nice?
It's like I can't believe when I hear people say that their grandpa's nice anymore, because it's like...
My initial reaction is, they can be that, they can't do that. No, no.
Okay, the water doesn't turn, but Bav is here. Ow.
I just... The fact that we can't see an old character in any sort of thing without immediately hating them or being jealous of them. Just... Hey.
Oh, howdy, Casey.
Hey, Casey, we're telling about Grandpa.
It seems like Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion really works as our venting game. We've been spending the last however long we've been streaming complaining about our grandpa. Did I ever tell you about the time that our grandpa, I may or may not fall asleep? No worries.
That's fair.
Yeah, we were talking about the time when our grandpa was such an abusive, whiny asshole that our aunt moved out from living with him and back into a home with her abusive husband because he was that bad. Her abusive ex-husband was preferable to our grandpa. Why are apartment buildings so expensive? I just want to get away from him.
I swear, I could literally just go somewhere with a tent and just set up and that'll be better.
I'm trying to think about the other things he's done. There are so many other things. The first time, the first thing he did that was unforgivable is so bad that I'm honestly not sure I can say it on Twitch. Oh, thank you, Casey.
Thingies I don't know there.
Bits?
Those things.
Like, I want to say the first time I truly started despising that man, but I'm not sure if I can say it on Twitch. Let me see if there's a way I can phrase it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Whoa. Thank you. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it. Let's say when our mom when we lived with our grandpa in Florida, our grandpa drove her to the... oh my gosh. Wow. Done.
The flurry of ones.
Our grandpa was such, himself when we lived in Florida with him that our mom had to start taking antidepressants. And at one point, she considered taking all of them at once. And I haven't truly been able to say I've cared about that man since then. That was the first time of, let's say, 17 individual events that made me hate him. Truly despise him, I should say. That is understandable. Thank you. She's past that point by now, but
Still doesn't change the fact that it literally got to that point.
It doesn't undo the fact that it happened. And I've told him about that several times. He knows what he did and what could have happened, and he doesn't care. He's still exactly the same. He doesn't care about us, and he's never going to change. And I can't wait for the day when we never have to see him again, one way or another. But I think I'm done talking about him for now. We should start focusing on the game again. We got, what, 600 more rooms? And then it's just about offing ourselves to every monster to see all their death screens. Mm-hmm. And then we'll have gotten the platinum.
So yeah, to anyone who's keeping track of that, he is worse than we ever talked about.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that we didn't like bringing him up.
Oh. Okay, no, it's still just Parasite. Scaly 10. Sorry to bring the mood down so heavily. The moment you got back here, Casey, if you're still here. But that's been eating away at me for a while.
Not being able to time on that.
Yeah.
Except for the same two people who are also going through it.
Yep. Is the photosensitivity on?
Yeah, it is. Reduce flashing.
I can't. There it is. It's on. Okay, we're good. How long have we been streaming for, actually? Alright, your thing's broken.
It says 3 hours.
Yeah. So I guess that means we've been streaming for about an hour. Box. Guess Parasite's gone. That is cool.
I'll be grooving.
1 hour, 4 minutes. Okay. We actually complain about him a lot less than we complain about Squirtle.
It's because we can't really complain about him.
That's true.
Without saying some things that Twitch won't like.
That's true. A lot of the stuff he's done we can't actually say on Twitch, so... It's less that he's not worse than Squirtle. It's more like...
He is.
It's less that we just can't talk about all the things he's done. Not to mention, I'm also trying to say stuff that I haven't already talked about on stream before. We've talked about a lot of individual events.
I mean, hell, we have a clip about me saying stuff like that.
Gyros, 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 gyros. You ever wish you could delete a game from existence?
I wish that guy never found that game. Because then he'll be forcing people to play an actually good game, Bloodborne.
Let's hope that man never finds Lies of P. Yeah. Can't say I feel exactly. All I had to do was not play Bloodborne that one time. Man. Butterfly effect really is something. But it's not your fault, of course.
Yeah. Beating yourself up about stuff that had in the past is just stupid. I used to do that a lot. Hello, stop.
We could have had some other than Jam instead. Why couldn't he have been the one that stuck around and not Squirtle? Oh, I realize the reason why I don't feel better after talking about our grandpa. It's because, unlike Squirtle, I didn't just ban him. He could have helped me enjoy Dark Souls 2. True that. Instead of making fun of us, or making fun of you for not being immediately good at it, like he did. Okay, can we get a new specimen soon, please? I'm really getting sick of Siren. By the way, here's another Siren. No. Say it ain't so. Make it undo. I have a weapon. I just can't do anything with it right now.
I have a weapon, I just can't hit the thing.
Siren's a little bit invulnerable. All of a sudden, it's Gwen, Lord of Cinder in the next room. No! Have an epic boss fight against... Yeah. Gwen is the final boss of Dark Souls 1. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought Soul of Cinder was Dark Souls 3, but yeah, never mind. That makes more sense. Soul of Cinder's 3. Yeah. I wonder if it'd be possible to get a restraining order on him once we move out.
I mean, he is verbally and mentally abusing us.
True. Oh, Bat is here. That's not good. It's the Resident Evil monster. Speaking of... I'm joking. It's like sort of every Lord of Cinder in history. That's why he uses multiple weapons and he can attack like a player. Oh, that's gnarly. I love it when they do stuff like that with bosses, where their boss is like a combination of several other bosses mixed together. I'm going to technically spoil something from the game we're going to make in the future, because I doubt anyone who's going to play it is going to be watching the specific stream. But the final boss of the game we're going to make is literally going to be a combination of every boss you fought up until that point. The same way that Dark Souls or Devil May Cry 2 kind of had that. Except it's more like going to be a shapeshifter boss that uses attacks from several other bosses. The idea in my head sounds a lot cooler than I'm saying it out loud. You know what I mean, right? I didn't see what that message said. He fights like the protagonist of 1 in the first phase, and fights like Gwyn in the second phase. That's awesome. Also, Bab is surprisingly not nearly as threatening in this place as I thought she would be. Ow. I say as I nearly get one-shotted. You know the same special 5-hit combos, Gwyn? Nice. Damn it. Man, Dark Souls 1 and 3 are such good games. It's weird that there isn't one in the middle, or a spin-off game other than Bloodborne and Elden Ring. Really crazy. At least Dark Souls 2 had redeeming qualities. The game where the merchant is the final boss and you... Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh, it's Parasite. I do plan on making more games than just the one that I have in mind. That could be a good idea for another thing we do. If you never sell anything to him, you get the bad ending. That's fantastic. Parasite plus Spooper could be really bad. Parasite you can't run too fast from, and Spooper slowly drains your health while you're in the room. Hopefully Parasite won't stick around for too long. He's no longer limited by the stuff you sell him, so he uses his full power to destroy the universe or whatever. That's fantastic. I will remember this. I mean, I have heard that you should never make the game you want to make first. So there's ideas for potential games we should make before we make the game, you know? You know. Please, Parasite. Not copyright strike you because this is my idea, you thief. Make the game first, you coward. I'll beat you to it. Clown. I didn't even know.
He's here.
I didn't even know Clown was part of the random cycle. Does Clown prevent me from taking extra damage from Spooper? Because Spooper can deal damage to you, but only if he's the only one there. Took a screenshot as proof. There we go. Now I can use that image of a Twitch chat to, the legal system's on my side. Twitch chat message will hold up in court. I can guarantee it. So Spooper was the new monster, so we have... Oh, okay, we're not free from Spooper. We have 5 more chances until we get him, or 5 more cycles until we have to get Terziak. Make it to room 10,000. I will try. We'll try very hard. Okay, Clown actually is preventing Spooper from dealing damage. That's pretty cool.
Good job, Clown.
Good job, Clown. You're beneficial. Do you wish Clown did something?
No.
You like the fact that he just kind of is?
I like the fact that he's just there.
How far you have to go before the game bugs out? I can't comprehend how many rooms. That is an excellent question. I'm not sure if there is a cap, though. Because I'm pretty sure the only difference is that the number goes up. So I guess it would have to be until the game... Until you... You'd have to go until the game, physically doesn't have enough numbers for them to even understand how far you've made it. Okay. 500 more rooms, or maybe 600 more rooms, until we have to get it. So we had 4 months. Used to be in Jetpack Joyride, if you made it far enough, the background goes away and obstacles would stop. Oh gosh. That's amazing. So there's 4 specimens turned off, 1 we can't select, and 1 we need. So we've gone 200, so we need to go through at least 300 more rooms until a character has to show up. The distance number would disappear. And then you just get an infinite score. It's like the jump rope minigame in Mario Odyssey. You know, all the highest scores are the same number because there is a max score. Did you know that, I think like a few months ago, someone finally beat the original Tetris?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
People figured out how to get the highest score possible in that game even higher. So now you can go even further. Because I'm pretty sure the game, like... You basically get so many points that the game crashes. And the newscaster told the person who did it to get a life. No. Maybe. It might have happened at an event. I think it happened on a live stream. I'm not joking. Oh. No. But why though?
Can't we just have our victories?
Why can't we be happy? Is that so wrong?
Oh, look, 2015.
Oh, hey, look, look. It's the last year I was truly happy. Whoa. And it was, I think, a 13-year-old. Yeah, the person who, managed to beat Tetris was like a teenager or something. How fucking sad must your life be to where you take pleasure in insulting a child like that? Projecting, exactly.
Just reminds me of a
certain other person.
I was gonna say, at one furry convention, there was like a gas sort of thing that happened, or it's like a bleach sort of thing, and it made the news, and they were just making jokes about it.
People who aren't like me suffered, and that's funny.
Can we just treat people like people? Is that too much to ask?
I'm going to find Squirrel Force and to play Crash Team Racing for 48 hours straight.
Yes!
Do it.
But I have like 200 hours in that game. Make him play for 200 hours.
That would be incredible. Cosmic retribution.
Because he always told me to stop playing that game.
Make him play Stardew Valley and Crash Team Racing 100% all the way through. Exclusively forever. After that, I'll force him to play Stardew for another 8. Hell yeah. No, wait. Oh. Wormy Charles. I almost wish Wormy Charles wasn't perishable, because then he's literally not a threat. I'll force him to make a 200-year farm in Stardew. Hell yeah. That'll show him. then he won't be able to complain about being bored anymore. Despite the fact that I've literally told him several games that I know he would enjoy if he actually gave a shit playing them. I'll force him to 100% Mario Kart 8. I literally told him so many times different games that I know he would enjoy, but they didn't have funny meme character in them, so he refused to get into them. You know, he probably only enjoyed Sekiro because of the first boss of that game yelling his name and being a quote-unquote a meme character. Because he only seems to enjoy games if he thinks they're funny. I'll force him to play DMC5 without using the gun at all. He only played Devil May Cry because of Virgil. He only played Undertale because of Sans. He only played Hollow Knight. He didn't play Hollow Knight, actually. He got stuck in the tutorial.
You called him out on that.
On Dante's Die where you were one hit. Just make sure that this is his life now. I'm thinking of making a playlist that's called something along the lines of Squirtle was in this stream, watch at your own risk, before we can delete those streams, because I've learned how to edit them and remove them entirely. Make him reach a room 100,000 in this game without taking breaks. Oh, fuck, it's Ringo. Make him get the highest score possible in this game. With the 0 practice. He needs to use the bathroom. Give him a bucket. Exactly. By the way, this is the hardest monster in the game. I just remember they move slow if you look at them. I don't know where they are. I'll just give him Takis and sparkling water as sustenance. No, not Hangman. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Look, I know it's supposed to be a horror game, but that's taking a little bit too far.
I know this is a horror game, but that was cruel. Make him 100% Pokemon Sword 5 times in a row.
Oh.
Make him 100% Pokemon Sword plus Shield. Make him have to deal with both games Pokemon. Or no, if he has to 100% the game, but he only has one of them. So you have to deal with trading shenanigans in order to get the other ones. Speaking of 100% Pokemon, I'm still not over yesterday's stream. Never skip any dialogue, so I have to carefully read every single line and talk to every NPC. Talking to every NPC in the second worst mainline Pokemon game. Sounds like a true nightmare.
Second worst?
Yeah, the original is worse than Sword and Shield.
Not in the story.
That game doesn't have a story. It's just Blue is a bad person. Now fight him.
Yeah. That's better than Sword and Shield.
But it's still a worse game than Sword and Shield.
But the story is better.
The game is better, though. He missing a line of dialogue, I'll make him do another 48 hours of... That'll show him. Are we really gonna do the Mario Kart SNES versus Mario Kart Tour debate again, but with Pokemon this time? Fire Red and Leaf Green were good games. Pokemon Red and Blue were not good games. Oh, it's Dear Lord. He's on run 4 and he misses after Crash Racing. He'll restart Sword and Shield on run 1.
I just mean they're still playing Red and blue competitively.
Are you... An unending cycle. And finally, once he's at the end of every game, he has to beat every Souls game in a row, damageless.
Minus Sekiro.
Minus Sekiro in under 30 hours, or he has to restart again. After that, I'll actually make him pay attention in Undertale.
There we go.
That's good. That's good. Fun fact, when he played Undertale, the only character he actually paid any attention to was fucking Napstablook. Every other character he whined about, except for Sans, of course, because Sans is super funny. He says where Sans even wants his life is forfeit. Oh yeah. Man, I wasn't there for his Deltarune stream, but I can only imagine how much agony he was going through the whole time with Sans not being on screen for the majority of that game. And then Sans only getting one scene in both chapters at the very end of each. Man, the life must be hard for annoying memers. Ouch. I'm glad I don't know what his voice sounds like. Yeah. I'll spare you from describing what it sounds like. Just know that knowing what his voice sounds like makes everything worse. I'm not even joking. Sounds about right. Yep. Man, all this Squirtle and Grandpa talk has really made me stop being scared of this game.
It's kind of hard to be scared when you're angry.
Maybe if we ever stream a horror game that I'm not numb to, is it the stereotypical actually voice? I could describe it to you, but I want your consent first before I describe it to you. Freedom is overrated.
It's like a speaker.
I'm curious. Imagine if Moist Critical was an angsty teenager. That's what Squirtle's actual voice sounds like. Don't do that. Don't do that. No.
When you said that, I felt a year of my life just escape my chest, just gone.
I can't live in a world where someone sounds like that. Just be glad that you never have to hear his voice. We can be happy in that. Or you two can be happy in that. I don't get to. Bon voyage, nerds. No. Who's here? Wait. Oh, is it Rebecca or it's Rebecca? Okay. Don't do that. I do have Rebecca turned on, right? So... yeah, so a new monster should show up. I'll see you arrive at some point. Hi, Mom. Ow.
No, I don't want a hug.
No. Cooties. Also, I found out you're allowed to say obese on stream again. That's cool.
The backlash is too much.
Wonderful. I think they only get mad at you if you use it purposefully as an insult. Then they're like, oh, you could have stepped too far there. Guess you were right. There. You think that Twitch will get mad at you if you say extra virgin olive oil? A similar rule is how I can stream God of War 3. Yeah. It's about context. They have certain words that are like, you can't say that word because that word's offensive, but if you use them in a certain way, then they're like, okay, never mind, it's fine. That's Spooper. That's fine. Why? Wait. Oh, Whiteface showed up and overrid Spooper. It's like how Louis C.K. casually said the N-word in one of his comedy specials and didn't get in trouble. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I didn't know that, but that makes sense, actually. Makes sense in a Twitch way. Although I did hear that one person got banned on Twitch because they said the word, the slur for white people, despite being white, on stream as a joke, and they got banned for it. So I think it's more like Twitch picks whoever they feel like. Really depends, I suppose. I mean, some people get away with committing actual crimes on Twitch, and then other people do the same thing, but like in a less offensive sort of way, and they get banned for some reason. I think the real moral of the story is that it's best not to question things when the things don't make sense.
Like a gray battle comes full circle.
Woo! You think you can get banned on Twitch for making fun of Twitch?
I don't think this is YouTube.
True. Twitch isn't as bad as YouTube. Hey. Ads. I'm so sorry. I hate it. With every ad you watch, we get one step closer to never having to see that man again. I'm not buying a Subaru. You think we can afford a car? I can't afford a $3 cheeseburger. So it's Lisa, Terziak, and Specimen 7 are the only specimens that could still show up at this point. Ow. Have kids all you want, yeah. I keep thinking about that part in the Catechris video where he was talking about I'm scared, and the game got him so bad that he died. The story that he told in the video. Classic story. Classic story.
I'll watch more from him, but there are no new videos.
I want to watch more Catechris videos, but there are no more Catechris videos. You can always watch the really old ones. They're funny in the same way the early, You Suck at Cooking videos are funny. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Pikachu.
Like, they would never say that now. Barely just like a token casually just saying fuck.
He would never cuss like that these days. The Porkachon eating the noodles makes me fun. I'm hungry. Porkachon. Yeah. Get out of here. Ow. Porkachon. Chimichanga. Ah. Yeah. Me neither.
I hope
Me
you
neither.
get Soccer.
I'm still coming down from that chess game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had an effect on all of us, I think.
I expect that game to be better.
I kind of blocked it out of my memory almost.
I remember that guy flying away with pigeons.
I kind of forgot we streamed that game. Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. We should stream the Super Hot 2 soon.
Oh yeah, that thing. I forget that exists.
I keep waiting to stream and you keep saying no. Think about that. I still like this emote. He's very cute. He's very cute. We should learn how to make emotes one of these days.
That'll be fun.
I don't know why. He'd be like that.
It's because it's a good one.
It's because good.
No one saw that, but
we turned around, saw Whiteface, Pyro flipped him off in real life, and he immediately disappeared. Oh gosh.
at least he knows when he's not wanted.
Also, Pyra sent you my Crunchyroll sign-in so you can watch Initial D.
Stupid. Remember
nice. Pyra, your memory problems are starting to concern me.
That's fine. It has always been this bad.
No, it hasn't. Maybe. It might have.
I just normally don't say anything.
2 or 3 days ago.
That is by procrastination.
Pyra.
I have a lot of problems.
You should watch a tutorial on how to remember better.
Yeah, I know.
When suddenly, biff. Oh, my face is gone. That's nice. I was always hoping that one day they would make a sequel to Mario Teaches Typing called Wario Teaches Cursing. I think that would have been a very great follow-up. $29 more rooms, and then hopefully we get Terziak. Korth. We got a lot of Persona names. Names for Persona. Oh. Baby Box.
Huh?
Nasty. There's only 3 possible specimens we can get now. Or is it 3 or is it... Is it 3 or is it 2 at this point? Pop-Tart Peppermint. Hey, I remember that one.
A classic.
A classic. That specimen right there makes it to where you can't see the doors anymore, by the way. We're not just entering walls. Oh, there you are. Just want to make sure before I accidentally spoil something. Do you know how Persona 3 ends? I don't. Other than the fact that someone apparently throws the moon at the Earth. But if you want to spoil it, you can. He's all good. I already know the other two ends, so I'm fine with whatever. Is Food Demon still after me? No, I think it's just body bag now. Four and 5 pretty much have the same ending. True. That's true. Place your bets. You think that Terziak is going to be the last one we get? Or,
I just want to see what they fix.
twice in a row would be very cruel. You save the world, woohoo, Nako. Yeah. Alright. So it's, can only be Terziak, Lisa, or, Specimen 7, Wall of Flesh. So I guess we'll see. Wall of Flesh tends to show up early on if they are picked, and Lisa you can see coming from a mile away, so... Let's hope Siren gets interrupted. Please. I really like this game, but I don't want to play more endless. You see, being forced to play endless mode when I want to beat the game is kind of sucking a bit of the joy out of it. So if we could hurry this up a bit, that'd be really nice. More people who just wanted to watch us play Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Having to put up with all of our trauma.
This is what happens when you transfer therapy.
Room 2208. Therapy. Hey look, there's the therapy right here.
Are you lost?
Bye, cat. I was pro speedrunning.
Oh, wow.
Experior 00076. Oh, was that other guy a new person? Oh.
Oh, raiding with Party Fuller.
Oh, howdy. Thank you for the raid. Let's see, that's pivot time. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Someone neat at a desk. Nice. Wall of Fetish. Incredible. And I'm named Mike. You're in a raccoon city. It's a zombie abyss. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Wonderful. We're trying to get the last specimen to show up in endless mode. We have seen every specimen except for Terziak, and we're just trying to see the last one.
I just want to see my favorite one.
It's the trophy for getting every specimen in endless mode. I set a 2-hour stream with crowd control and madness on crowd control on your madness that you're on to 2:15. Is that? Oh, Big Time couldn't get past room 10 for an hour. Wish you had crowd control. What's crowd control? Story mode or endless? Endless mode. So I can ruin your streak. Oh, is that a mod? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna assume we're playing. Oh, yeah, we're playing on the PlayStation. Wait, hang on. Watch it spin. Woo! Basically, you give the crowd power to make anything. That's awesome.
Isn't that one game where you, like, coffee or water around
anything. It's where Chad can spend coins to spawn and do things in game. In Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, or are we talking about a different game? It's not about this game. Oh. Play on Steam with crowd control. That sounds like a nightmare. I would think so. Anyways, it's time for the hardest specimen in the game. For an example, spawning everything that's... An example, spawning every single thing. Oh.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Just spawning every item you possibly can at once. That's intense. Dear gosh. Is that the game where someone added a Stuart Little mod to it? And then that person had chat talk for him, or talk for Stuart Little? You gave me the best specimen in the game. Wall of Flesh is pretty alright. Good old Earthbound reference. I surely love the specimen. The siren. I'm lying. Oh yeah, everyone loves the siren. Everyone's favorite specimen. What's your favorite specimen's Terziak, right, Pyra? Yeah, I like Otto. He's funny. Real answer though, I would probably say like Dear Lord is my favorite. But Otto is just really funny to me. And please, if Lisa shows up next, I'm going to riot. I really just want to get done with this. Wall of Flesh is going for a lot longer than usual. You're supposed to be gone by now. Holy. Oh. Once we see Terziak, then, Oop. But not all bad. It was with crowd control can give you a gun, extra life, and infinite stamina. Real this time. Oh, nice. Cool that you know that specimen. I got 3 at once and I've never seen. I've only played the story mode. Oh, okay, I see. Just get 3 in a row that you've never seen before. That would be quite a lot. The first time I played Endless Mode, I hadn't played Dollhouse yet, so seeing all of the Dollhouse specimens, not knowing they were even in Endless Mode at the time, was certainly interesting. I think I got the husks, and I think I only got the husks, actually. Still kind of surreal. Yeah, once we get the trophy for seeing Terziak, all we have to do left is to off ourselves to all the base game specimens, and we'll have the Platinum Trophy. Had no clue about DLCs. Goop. I didn't even turn you on. Where you keep coming from? Stop. Ira, can you give me your deep thoughts about this Jolly Rancher? Wow, that was very loud. Made it more fun after I was done crying. Yeah.
I love Jolly Rancher.
Good Jolly Rancher. Right. Not right. Right. Left. We're free. Okay. 40 more rooms. Then we get another chance at a specimen reroll. We'll see who we get. Hopefully it's Terziak. Do you know what I do in Endless when I'm at 1 hit? I close the game like a bitch. I will not. If the one chasing me is Whiteface. Wait, does something happen if you close the game while you're being attacked by Whiteface? That would be very thematically appropriate. I don't ever close the game when I'm close to dying because I'm a believer. I've actually had so many times when I was at like 1 health in this game, and oh, you don't close the game with Whiteface because he gives you a second chance. Never mind. For those of you who don't know, if you close the game in the middle of Endless Mode, it deletes your progress in Endless Mode. I learned that the hard way. That explains a lot. Oh, did you not know that? I'm very sorry. No. Well, you know, good to learn eventually. Also, hi, Food Demon. Why don't you... Ow! Get out of here. I was believing the run, even with 4 specimens and 3 status effects on you. Yeah. I never give up until I die. I keep thinking about the time when I was being chased by 3 different specimens at the same time, and I only died because I didn't realize Spooper had spawned in and was blocking the door. Because I had turned around to face the specimens, and I ran into Spooper trying to get to the door, not realizing that I was blocked in. If you get the alien and Mother, I would get Parasite and Bab, or Bab would be Mother, I would assume. So yeah. That would not be great. But I had Ringu and Parasite at one time, and that was even worse. And some of the possibilities you can get in this game are very cruel. You can get Whiteface, Spooper, and Parasite at the same time. So your health is slowly draining in hallways that are very long, and you can't run that fast or you'll get killed. And then you can stack that with Lisa, who then can make it to where the room's number doesn't even go up the whole time. And then you can even stack that with a monster that forces you to run away, so you have to take damage from Parasite, but you can't heal. And the fact that that's even a possibility is very disturbing. Oh, it's the room I hate. Ah. I got this room like 3 times in a row the first time I ever had to deal with Evolved Ringu. Did that happen on stream? Your streak could end now. It really could. I'm just glad that more than one specimen can't spawn in at the same time. If that was a possibility, this game would be incredibly stressful. Or more stressful than it already is, I should say. Alright, place your bets, everyone. Do we get lucky and get Terziak, or do we get unlucky and Lisa spawns in? Don't threaten the streak. Make me. We got sent an image on Discord. Apparently, one of our friends' Dark Souls game just bugged the hell out. Ah, webs. Specimens can't spawn together. That's definitely not true with crowd control. I'd figure as much. It's also helpful that the game lags every time a specimen spawns in, so you get a heads up before anything actually happens. Or not. Friggin' husks. The game usually lags when a specimen spawns in. I think husks and Wormy Charles with the exception. Well, they're not going to spawn back in for a while. So like that little lag it did right there, normally that means something changed. It's possible that means that Lisa spawned in. Perfect timing. Yep. Don't go down the red hallway. That's the taker gets ya. Do you mind? I have a weapon. Not this time. I'm getting on edge. I am really hoping Lisa doesn't show up.
It's a 50-50 chance.
It is literally a 50-50 chance. I gotta go. Good luck with the run. Thank you, you too. Thank you. What? Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the raid. Goodbye. So long, partner.
Enjoy your meal. Thanks, you too. You know what's going in there?
Yeah, well. Okay, they normally spawn around the 30-ish, 40-ish. Sometimes they spawn at 70, but it shouldn't be much longer. Okay. I just made the perfect clip. Hell yeah. I will watch it if you send it. Or actually no, you'd have to send it because clips that just get created don't show up immediately. Husks again. No. It's only 5 of them, so there's going to be 3 more in the next room, I think. And... no? Alright. The husks are scaring me for some reason because I am not used to them showing up. What will you do when you reach room 3000? I will probably check how far I am up the leaderboard, and then I will finally achieve inner peace. I think I'm actually the 14th highest player on the Switch leaderboard, which I was really proud of for a while until I realized that it was because no one really played the Switch version of this game. I think currently I'm like in the 200s for PlayStation, and I don't have any score on the Steam version of this game because computers are expensive. What is this the Switch version? No, it's the PlayStation version. You can tell by the spinning controller. The Switch version is actually a pretty decent port. Epic. Like, I think the game's a little bit less, the graphics are a little worse, but other than that, it's like a fully functioning version of the game.
Unlike No Straight Roads.
It's not like No Straight Roads or A Hat in Time, where the port's just awful. The biggest score in the Switch is 27,500. Dang. It's Lisa. It's Lisa. It's Lisa. It's Lisa. It's Lisa. Are you... Is this Lisa? It's Lisa. It is Lisa. You can tell because you ever play or watch PT. It's Lisa PT. And they showed up super early too, so we're gonna get stuck with the full extra 40 rooms. It's just the monster from the DLC, but worse. Yep. It's just a sucky version of one of them. Hangman?
Hangman, yeah.
Yeah. I don't care about your notes, I just want to get out of here. Let's hope she doesn't stack with Whiteface again like she did last time. 50, 51, 52. Okay. She still hasn't spawned in yet. I don't even find the specimens scary. They're just annoying. Hangman! I mean, body bag. Huh. Lisa's actually taking a long time to activate. Oh, there she goes. Guess we're stuck on 60 now. Yeehaw.
61?
Oh. 62? How do I... No. Well, I didn't much care for that one. I think it's because Lisa. I mean body bag. Oh. Oh, never mind, we're stuck at 64. But body bag's gone. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Well. Here we go for 20 to 40 rooms. Spooper. Well, this is not good. Stop. Get ready to get fucked. Oh, damn it. I really don't want to have to go through another 600 rooms. Stop. Why can't the motherfucker just hit backwards? I know, right? What if I can? Maybe like... Hang on. Okay. Damn it. Am I still healing? Yep, Spooper has another one. Am I not healing?
How are you feeling? No, you're not.
You save all life you can. Okay, now I'm not healing. Or not healing, now I'm taking damage. As long as no one else shows up, it should be fine. Spooper, I think, is a full-length specimen, as well as Lisa. So, we've already been dealing with Lisa for 20-ish rooms, I think, so she could leave soon. Spooper might be here for a while, though. Specimen 5 shows up. Ben is destructible at least, so it would still suck, but it wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen. Oh wait, 5 is Bab, never mind. I always think Ben is specimen 5 for some reason. Please. Oh, Lisa's gone.
Please survive.
Damn it. Please. Please can Spooper go soon. I forgot about his throw-up mechanic. No. Hazy Maze. I don't like Hazy Maze Cave.
I want Mr. Bones' smile ride.
Nope. I'm used to Food Demon. I thought that the door was invisible. Wait, is Spooper not poisoning me? Rebecca's here. Beef memory. Okay, but at least I can't throw up anymore. I'm on edge so bad right now. Make it stop, please. I'm sure Spoop will be gone in 10 rooms. For sure, right? Oh, you're joking. Rebecca's still here, too. Spooper's gone. Okay, I can literally just stand here and heal. Holy shit. That might have been the worst combination of specimens I have ever dealt with. Holy
and you
shit.
survived.
Okay.
You'll live to tell the tale.
Wow. Ah, damn it. I think Rebecca's gone, so we can just make a beeline for it. I never understood the fucking blue doll. She's like, how does it work? It's the opposite of Ben. Don't look at her and she won't attack you. When the screen goes static, it means you're facing her direction. So as long as you don't look at her, then you won't take damage. I think...
It's like an Enderman if you live in Minecraft.
Yeah. There's a note that doesn't say anything, but when she's active in Dollhouse, then the note changes to actually tell you how the character works, sort of. Which I think they probably should have done a bit of a better job explaining it, but it's fine. You're fine.
That's how the end was for.
I just thought it was a joke note. Yeah, me too. When we were streaming Dollhouse, I literally saw the note. It said I. I said I back, and then I moved on. Never checking the note when she spawned in for real. Honestly, I don't remember how I figured out how this thing works. I guess I just guessed correctly. I mean, what the hell must I think when I see a note that says I? Exactly. I get what they were trying to do. It just didn't quite work. Catbox. Okay, so Terziak has to spawn in now, right? There can't be any specimen I'm forgetting, unless... I don't remember... Ben... Well, this should help. I think I do feel better now, actually.
Yeah, they're really leaning on the edge.
Ow, don't spawn me, dipshit.
We're doing this again. That's what you get.
Ow. Any day now. Okay, Ben's gone.
I love how Ben just becomes a joke whenever you get with him.
Yeah. He starts off so dangerous just to stop being that once you get the axe or sword.
So he's like, oh no, he's gonna stab me, Smack.
Bonk. I wonder why they made a Specimen 4 final from 4 model when she doesn't appear in the game. Oh, you mean Evolved Ringu? That was the, in Dollhouse, you know how you have a boss fight against either Ben, Deerlord, or Food Demon? The evolved form of Ringu was actually the design they used for, instead of Food Demon, it used to be a boss fight against a Ringu. But they just, they changed it for whatever reason. So the thing's still in the game. They just, Ow. Husks again. Did our grandpa turn the heat on again?
I don't think so.
He promised not to. As to why an evolved Ringu exists in the first place, though, I have no idea. Other than the fact that I know that Ringu is the creator of the game's favorite specimen. Oh. We gotta be so close to getting Terziak. Come on. Wait, did our grandpa turn the cold on? It feels colder in here. I know why they made it. It can be spawned by crowd control. Wait. Okay, I don't want to bring the mood of the stream down, but all our grandpa does is complain about it being cold, and he just walked by the thermostat and turned the cold on? Speaking of cold, finally Terziak. Bipolar field, by the way, epic. Must be with him. Oh, Terziak spawned in. Where are you? I want to see you. We've been at this for so long. There you are. Terziak. She's one of those specimens that isn't really scary to look at, but is scary to deal with because of how much damage she does. Because if I remember right, hit me. Okay, maybe she doesn't do that much damage, but I've been told she's, I've been told she tends to kill people. I mean, not every specimen needs to be super scary. Can Sword kill the hospital monsters in Endless? Sword can kill... not Body Bag. It can kill Hangman. it can kill the baby in the box, and it can hit Ghost Cow, but it will send him back to the front of the room, and it can't kill Rebecca. Ah, we lost Terziak. Tragedy. So it can't kill Body Bag or Rebecca, and it technically can't kill Ghost Cow. I guess he killed them by now. Yeah. So once we reach room 2500, we're going to take a break from Endless Mode, and we're going to go, wait. I suppose we'd have to go through the whole game to... I guess that'd be fine. Okay. So once we get through to room 2500, then we go back to the main game, and we will off ourselves to all the specimens. So that way we can get the final trophy, Speedrun Karamari Hospital. We could do that also, yeah. Because dying to every specimen in the game, or every one of the original 12 specimens, is the final trophy for the game, and then we'll have the Spooper. And then we'll have the Platinum Trophy. We hate you, Spooper. No one likes you ever since the incident. Guessing you're going to use the passwords? Probably. I think... Did we die to Siren? It'd be very convenient not to have to deal with Siren.
I don't think we did.
To not go through 1,000 rooms. But we need to die to all 12 of them, so I'm trying to remember when the first password, or should I say how many specimens are there with the first password? Yeah, Siren's the last one. We've died to Ben, so I think we can use the first password at least. I think we need to die to Wall of Flesh, Dear Lord, Food Demon, and Siren. So yeah, we can use either the first or second password. Jeez. Thank you. I kinda did forget the name of passwords. Oh. It's Pumpkin. Okay. Thank you again.
That also was.
If you want to die to Wall of Flesh is Pumpkin. Okay, cool. We also already died to Taker, so we don't have to worry about that. And unlike the other ones, we died to Taker on purpose. I don't think we died to Specimen 3 yet, but that would be really easy. So we already have a save file where the next specimen is Goop. Or should I say, where we're about to see Goop. So we won't have to play that long to get to Specimen 3, then we can use the password to get all the way to Wall of Flesh. And then won't take that long from there. And then we can play Karamari. And maybe more Endless if we're still going by then. And then we can officially say we got a Platinum Trophy on Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. So it hasn't really been that hard of a Platinum to get. It is kind of grindy though, because one of the trophies was to read every notebook or every page in the story mode of the game, and another one of the trophies was to play the whole game with specimens and jump scares turned off, which we did that on stream for like 2 or 3 hours of walking from room to room with absolutely nothing happening. So that was a fun time. Because that the last one, or was that the one before that?
I think it was the one before that.
It's the one that the thumbnail is not Ghost Whiteface. Oh, Terziak's back. Ow. Wonder how long would be the perfect run RNG be for only 13 encounters and no long rooms? Oh, yeah. I think the fastest speed run I think is around 2 or maybe under that hours. It's pretty fast, but perfect RNG. I can only imagine if every room's just the shortest one possible. Ow.
Death is near.
There's a really small chance that the only encounters are the introduction ones. So just never see any specimens ever the whole run. That'd be intense. Or not intense, but like... that'd be amazing. Imagine someone gets that as their first playthrough of the game. They just think the whole game is just... you see a specimen for a bit, and then once they go away, you just wait until you see the elevator. It's gonna be the last one I check every time. Okay, we're done with endless mode for now. Continue game, mansion. So we gotta go to 3, and then we activate the cheat code. Or password, rather. Bumpkin, bro. We gotta get specimen 3. Ah, right. Yeah. He's all good. I'm not used to not having a weapon anymore. Time to die to the dog. Exactly. The little tiny guy. Or guys, I guess, because there's 3 of them. It feels weird, the number being in, double digits. I know why they gave him such a great death screen. Yeah. Really outdid themselves with that one. And whoop. Hello. Thumping theme. What the? Hi. Such an intense theme for a very non-threatening creature. Man, I feel like I've run out of things to talk about now that all we have to do left is the last trophy.
It's a home stretch. Can't run outfield now.
Home stretch, we gotta go. I'm not sure what to talk about, I guess. There's the whole, like, what I might be doing next. I'm hoping to hopefully stream Wandersong next, but we save those streams for certain days. Otherwise, I think we need to finish Pokemon. which I think we're like a good 1 or 2 streams away from beating that game.
I just want to do more Monster Prom.
We also want to stream Monster Prom again. And what's the other game we need to finish? Power Wash, I think? But that one's multiplayer right now, unless said so by someone else, so we'll see. I mean, bro doesn't need to breathe, but he still feels choking. He doesn't need to eat, but he still hungers. He doesn't need to feel, but he still feels pain. It's like... Goop situation just kind of sucks all around. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you remember Pirates of the Caribbean?
With certain ghost stories because you're in one.
It's exactly like that. I wonder what happened to Cat Uno? What's Cat Uno? What? Is it forward 3 times in a row? What? We skipped to Cat DOS. Oh. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh. I messed it up.
I have to Cat Uno, it seems Cat DOS.
Oh. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm not smart. Also, he turned the heat on despite saying that he wouldn't, so if you could turn it back off, please. Because that guy willingly chooses to sleep in the coldest room in the house without a blanket, so I don't feel bad about the fact that I don't feel bad. And he knows that our room is the hottest room in the house, so I'd prefer to not have the heat on as high as possible, like he likes to set it. Also, I wouldn't feel bad about him because he told us himself that he. Yep. I don't understand his thought process. He's not the wisest of individuals, and when we tell him about the things he does, he just gets mad at us for disrespecting him, so he just continues to do as he does. It doesn't make sense, that one. He doesn't make sense. And that sure do be a long drop. Getting there. Is that... That was Luigi. Such tragic. Very tragic. From a distance, since we're streaming on the PlayStation, I can see the chat in the bottom right corner. From a distance, I thought that was a character from one of our games. Since I brought up Wonder Saga, I thought that was the character from it for a second. I was like, whoa.
But no, this is the cheat.
Alright. Hang in there. Specimen 4 is Ringu. Wait, did we die to Ringu? I wonder why they changed the PogChamp. Do you know the actual reason, or are you making a joke? Because I know the reason. No, I really don't. Okay. It's because the person whose face made the PogChamp turned out to be a racist. Did the guy ask for bad? The guy who was in the picture turned out to be a racist, so they've removed him. Ah. Just realized we didn't die to Ringu, so we have to go a bit further than that. So sad. Yeah. Oh, it's Hugo. Howard. I just wish we could go for a while without finding out that someone turned out to be a bad person. So is that there should be a funeral? Perhaps. Is he awake right now? I thought he went to bed. I don't understand that guy. Goop. Yeah. I forgot how slow this game was early on. You know, I mean, I don't really care about my high score in endless mode. We could just use endless mode to see the other specimens if you wanted. I want to get confirmation from chat before we do that, though. Because otherwise we can just keep going through this for now. Goop. Oh, there's specimen 3. Advertisement. Oh, it's Pokemon. Time to die. Wait. Where's the key? Did I already grab the key card? I already grabbed the key card, I guess. We good. We good. Take me away. Take me away.
No, don't run from me.
Don't run, I want to die.
Okay, come on.
They gave him. Once in a land of dreams, I thought I could be free. But now, the hunger never sleeps. Nice.
Why does it go so hard?
That one is just a lot better than several other ones. Did we die to Ringu? I don't remember if we died to Ringu or not. I don't know, have you? Don't sass me. Guess we'll die to Ringu just for good measure. Ask her, I don't know.
Hey, Ringo, have you killed me yet?
Ringu, have you killed me yet? Alright, let's go die to Ringu then. I'm starting to think that seeing all the specimens in endless mode might have been the more climactic way to finish this. But the thought process was if I keep dying in endless mode, then eventually I'll just get the achievement already, so... You know. And I was kind of right, because I got to skip, like, a good deal of them. I already died to, like, Bah. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Woo! Secure central access resource for employees. Yay. Clown. Let's see, who's like not going to be able to kill me? Probably, Rebecca. Wait, when did that manifest? What event? If you exit out of endless mode and go back into it, then there should be a trap. Then the trapdoor spawns in, and you're allowed to do this. And also, if you get a New Game Plus Karamari beaten, then you can use the sword in endless mode. I guess maybe if we did the Husks and Wormy, then it might be fine. Actually, Baby Box. And then... Siren. And then we spawn who we want to die to. Which is... So you select your specimens? Yep, pretty much. Oh, wait. I don't need to... Oh, you can just... Oh, okay. You have to select at least 5 to chase you when you start a round of endless mode. But that's only if you have 5 or more active. Okay. So I can just pick each one individually to die to.
That makes it easier.
Yep. Okay, so... 8. We'll die Dealer first. Oops. Yeah, we want Dealer chasing us.
Those ones.
Oh, he's after us already. Do your thing. Hi. You come here often? I am not.
Shall I talk back?
Such a gentleman. Gotta say, kinda gnarly. Gotta walk for a long time. Hey dude, you're taller than usual. Your faces are a lot more, he's gonna give you a sweater. Hell yeah. I'm going in. I saw from eyes that were not mine, and I felt with fear I could not reason. They watch us, they invade us, and keep us happy, committing treason to a king we didn't deserve, to a son who waits weeping. That I know from knowledge I gained while sleeping. Okay. Now you are the sweater. Finally.
We've been duped.
Oh, I'm in I'm in 115. Just by unlocking every specimen. Oh, I almost forgot that we need to, options? I think it's in password. It's pumpkin. We need to die to, Wall of flesh. Well, I wonder what that means. Shut up, Spooky. I do not care. Oh. Wait, is it pumpkin or is it, Bab would probably be the next specimen that shows up, so we may be here a minute. Cheese makes you start at 500. Oh, okay, sorry. I put in the wrong one. Ah. Cake at 750. What? Do it again. There. This feels correct, I think. There's Spooky's jump scare mansion on VR. I forgot about that. We gotta get a VR headset one of these days. I only have a VR headset, but it's for the PS4, which I don't know where our PS4 went. And actually, no, I do know where it went, but it's not plugged in, and I don't know how to plug it in because there are a lot of wires and I can't exactly get behind the TV. You want to die at a wall of flesh? Yes. Yes, we want to die at a wall of flesh.
We got died all of them.
We got died all 12 of them. And wall of flesh is the only one you can't spawn in. This is wrong. Okay. Pumpkin it is then. Halo.
You made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
500 on only spawns deer alien. Okay. You cannot open the present. So it's actually rather inconvenient we never die to wall of flesh. Ow. I mean, we could go through endless mode again, but this time with the Spooky will remember that. Damn it. My time with specimen 14 is going to be more unfortunate. Ow. Howard. The PT reference that isn't very annoying. A little annoying. So I think Bab is the next specimen. Should be, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, because, Wall of Flesh spawns in room 500, I just remembered. Or 400, I mean. I just remembered. Well, 410, I think. Yeah, I remember. I remember now. So it's going to be a minute, but it won't take that long. We just got to go through 100 floors of early game, pretty much. What was your reaction when you entered the sperm brewman? Trying to remember what I thought of it the first time. I had it spoiled for me the first time I saw it, before I saw it, because I was watching the video ranking them. Yeah, I know. I remember. I think my reaction to it was like, oh, that exists. Lovely. And every time we walk past that room from now on, it's like I am forced to go into it because it's like just to check to see if it's still there. Is Bab next or is Ben next? No, it is Bab. It has to be Bab. Brain assimilated, but my brain assimilated that, but I don't think it needed to. Exactly. Accurate response. Oh, Bab shows up before the password? Because no specimens even spawned in yet. Okay, yeah. Is there still spaghetti in there?
I think so.
Cool. Who that? Oh boy. You just gotta make sure you don't run out of stamina with them. Imagine a co-op mode in this game. That'd be pretty great.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know how they balance that, but that'd be really cool. Ow. I'm so glad they made Specimen 3 a good specimen in this version of the game. Our mode where one player, where one is the player and the other are the specimens. That'd be pretty great.
That's fun.
Yeah. Ringo. I'm trying to think of what game it was that was basically that. I know one game like that exists, I just... That's the one, yep. So Ben will show up eventually, and then we can die to Wall of Flesh, and then it'll just be a quick map. Wait. There you are. Hi. That takes care of that. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Everyone says the same thing, but that's... I mean, it's true, but still.
I wish Ringu had a better death screen. So after this, it's just Food Demon and We might need to die to Parasite, and then it's just Siren. And then our souls are free. It's... Oh. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't know what to do with this information. What? Why was that one goop? And why did he side-eye me like that? Then...
Goop is in chance, almost said it.
Don't take it out on me, I'm not the one who said it. He judged you. Very hardly, very hardly. Key. Don't have. Take. And... Nope. Ben. Hello. Why though? The way the music stopped, I thought he left immediately. I don't think they can even do that. I think they have to exist for at least 5 rooms. Man, his boss fight in Dollhouse sucked a lot. Don't do that. Just in general. Your whole existing thing.
Just to be.
Oi. Is that the dead end, or... Random thing, there's a weird bug in Switch Edition where if you hit Specimen 2, before he manifests for the first time, his neck breaks. Is that what that was? It was a Switch bug? I have a video on it, I think, where his whole... he just kind of stops having animations. Or is there a completely separate glitch where he also breaks in a different way? It's much worse of what that was. Because I had a glitch where he spawned and his animations weren't working, so he just kind of... he just looks in the opposite direction. Nice. I had a glitch on the Switch version of the game where I hit him as he spawned in, and his animation stopped working. So he does the pose where he comes out of the goop, but then he never raises his hand up, so he just chases after you really sad looking. It's pretty great. You can go away now, Ben. You've had your... oh, okay, he actually left. It's this way. Pyra's currently Googling what the glitch looks like.
I was trying to find it, but I just kind of this is tech.
So made Goop in Tomodachi Life. It also happened to me when I thought he went depressed after I hit him like 5 times, so I felt bad and let him hit me 3 times. Yeah, that's fair. It's quite sad, really, when he gets like that. When used to Ben spawning in, I was turning around reflexively. Nearly there. Nearly there. I just realized, I think it's like 30 degrees outside, and we left our windows open in our room because it heats up in there really quickly. Our room is probably covered in ice by now. Our bedroom, I should say. Well, I can live with that, I guess. Specimen is introduced on floor 4, this one. It was Ben. Ben got introduced. Or Specimen 6, rather. Ah, right, yeah. So that means that Wall of Flesh is next. Slow down, bro. It's the other way. Get your cheap shot. There you go. Oops. So it's just 50 more rooms, then 10 more rooms, and then 10 more rooms. Or is it more than that? It might be more than that. Hello. I wish the music for this game played more often. This game starts to sound very quiet after a while. Want to hear a random fact? I would love to. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, and 30. We're getting there. We're getting there. One of the companies that helped in the making of Dragon Ball Z also made a ripoff of Puss in Boots. Like a game or a movie? That's fantastic. Ow. A movie? Is it that one that's like a weird 2D animated one? Because I might have actually watched that as a kid once, thinking it was real. To find out the people who made Dragon Ball made that movie I watched would be certainly a revelation. Returning to the darkness. Returning. Gonna need you to chill, my guy. Stop. Almost. Ow. Can you don't? But I did lie to you. A company ripped off another company, the one that helped with it, and the company that ripped off the company. other company made the ripoff of Puss in Boots. Oh. Okay. How did you do that? So it's more like a company that worked on Dragon Ball made a ripoff of Puss in Boots. That's still funny. He's not here anymore. Don't need to look at him. Bab is here, though. Ah. Nope. It's always the one I pick first is the wrong one. It's not fair. I don't like that. Okay over there, you've been quiet for a minute.
No, I'm good.
Alright. I wish the photosensitivity mode did a little bit for Bab. Dear gosh. I don't have photosensitivity, but dear, I can imagine what this does to people. Okay. Take this time to make my throat less dry. I hurt less. Baja Blast. I wish someone would teach me how to do the Baja Blast. I'd be able to save the world with that. Okay. Ouch. What scares me about Bab is not the effect she does, is her rusty and wrecked crunchy textures and those holes. Oh, those holes that induce tryptophobia. Yep. There is just a lot going on with that specimen that manages to get under the skin of so many people.
But nobody really talks about Bab being the scary part.
A lot of people get caught up with Ringu and stuff being the scariest specimen. In, back out. Bab is objectively probably one of the better specimens in the game, really. Almost. Up. Screw therapy. Embrace flesh. Hell yeah. That's my advice. Who needs mental health when can succumb to the wall? Toast. Finally, after all these years, I shall be one with the wall.
You don't need to think, you don't need to breathe. You don't need to eat, you don't need to breathe, you don't need to blink, you don't need to do anything. You are one with the wall.
Okay, it's the next room. Take me, sweet death. I want to die on the other end of the room. I no longer want to do that. That's going to take forever. Look at you. Delightful. Alright. So, Food Demon, Siren, and Parasite are the last ones. What do you think would be fitting to get the last, to be the last one? Not Siren. We're dying to Siren first. Food demon or parasite? Do you want to be the last one?
Foodie.
You can live forever in a cuddling, warm, squishy flesh wall. Exactly. That's my kind of life. Oh no. Piano teeth. Ah. Man. That was traumatizing. Anyway. Oh no, she's ugly. How could it be?
How could this happen?
How could this happen? Man. This is really quite the outcome. Ooh. Alright, so Parasite, and then Food Demon, you said should be the last one?
I will settle that Deer Lord, but we already did Deer Lord.
Yeah. I kinda instinctively did that. He's not that all of these things are from hell itself. Yeah? Most of them do come from hell, yeah. Or all of them.
Silence from hell.
10. Oh. Hello? Don't tell the game broke. Oh. What? Oh, it did this glitch again. But damn it. All accepted from the dog, the alien, and the other. Otter. Pretty much, yeah. Is there no way to get out of this? Reset, I guess.
If you reset it, it's gonna be stream.
The only way to reset is to end the game, and ending the game will end the stream, so... I guess we'll do an outro, and then we'll restart the stream, and then we'll dive the last 2 specimens. So, yeah, that was fun. It's not quite over yet. We're gonna play for a bit longer. We just gotta reset the stream. But thank you to... Oh no, all the names are gone. Oh, oh well. Pivot Time, I'm named Mike, and Casey for watching. I think we're gonna stream something tomorrow. Most likely either Minecraft or Pokemon. But otherwise, we'll see you all next time we stream. So long, partners. Give us 1 second, we'll start the stream up again. Stop.